Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. Out come the two openers. On the other side, team from Hot of Tea, Srinagar. It's Gazi Cricket Club. They're in a hurdle. The two umpires in the middle. Burhan Tadveer has got an appreciate match as far as Team Gazi Cricket Club is concerned. Ambarpora opened the count on a winning note early this week. They defeated JCC Magam. But today's match, it promises to be another great game of cricket, as Ambarpora will try to extend their domination. They will try to dominate, and everyone is expecting predominant show from Ambarpora side, which is a home team here at home soil. On the other side, a team from out of Tea, Gundhasibat, Gazi Cricket Club, which is an area in Srinagar area known as Gundhasibat. They're from that place. They need to win this one and stay alive in the competition. Play is about to start, and if we talk of weather and atmosphere here at Chinar Cricket Ground, it's electric again. But yesterday that was of next level what we saw in the first half, and that was excellent game of cricket where Royal Goodwill edge over Tungmog Victoria by just 2 wickets in the end. At one stage even I was talking that it's going to be a loop-sided affair or a one-sided one, but that ended up in a nail-biter finish in the end. That's why cricket is called the game of glorious uncertainties. It will be early to say. You can't write any side off. So just take time, hold back and watch the game, how it is going, and you just try to analyze the game. You can only comment, you can only analyze, but you never know the outcome, the proper outcome. What is going to your way, our way, how it is going to behave, and how the game will unfold. It's hard to tell, but you just need to hold on and watch the game and keep eyes on it, how it is going. The two openers in the middle, Mir Manzoor is going to face Shabir Ahmed, who's got the experience for Gazi Cricket Club. First ball, plays it straight down the ground. Should get one for that with ease. He's off for a quick single. Good running between the wickets. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel, and this one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora. Azhar, little busy at the moment. Down the leg side, wicketkeeper need to stay cautious. It is better to stay intact with the stumps there. Stay up to the stumps, because batter is trying to use that feet moment in between to avoid that and try to corner the batter, deny him that. So keep things tight and bowl in the right areas, and wicketkeeper should stay close so that batter is unable to break free. Next one, it flies over the slip cord and runs down to the third man boundary for 4. Just Bukhara 4 coming. Little width on off, just little wide on off, and it goes after that one. It flies and ball flown away to third man for a boundary. With that 4, there is addition in score. It's 5 for none in over number 1. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube, because we have one more a match going on at the moment in MKT Magam Knockout Cricket Tournament. It is on YouTube this time. Next one worked away nicely on to the onside. Couple of bounces into the fence. Shabir need to keep things tight. He's got a lot of experience, Shabir Ali, but today he produced a half tracker. Now another one followed with another half tracker. 2 back-to-back half volleys. Batter just came back, then packs it to perfection. Again a bad delivery, bad line. That's gone all the way for a maximum. Flat 6. Not gonna miss that one. It was asking to be hit, and he obliged. He says thank you very, very much, and packs it to perfection. Half a dozen. Took out a maximum. Some hydration, and Azhar, I hope that he's coming up with that bottle. I need some hydration over here. Here is the next one. Guided, dabs it straight to point, not for runs. It's a dot ball. Just putting their hands together for their season companion Shabir Ali. Batting in Garota Jamodi The way he there. Oh, look at that one. This one, it is out of here through that mid-wicket region for a maximum. Another 6. No more experience. It's all about all guns blazing. A kind of a corner straight away. And that 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's 22. Big over this from Shabir Ali. Expensive over straight away. Big over, if we put histogram on this here, it's gonna show that skyscraper like that of New York City. (22) without loss after the completion of over number 1. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube, and this one is coming your way from Chanar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora. Thank you all the beloved listeners and viewers on JK Sports Time. Keep watching. This is JK Sports Time YouTube, bringing you the ball by ball commentary from the sets of Wular Cricket League. Very first over, that was expensive. Fresh over begins with. Exactly, it is just like that. Where is this one going? That is within the boundary line. Now there is another confusion. Oh, this is going to be another problem now. We have different markings here. That was in a boundary. That boundary line is way behind. He thought that that is the boundary line. These are the markings regarding that football field. Oh, he thought that it is the boundary line. It is the boundary cushion, but to be precise, boundary cushion is way behind. Defensive shot down to mid off, not 4 runs. You are watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel, and Altaf Hussain writes in something. Why he is trying to it is a pleasing sign, or who's just trying to plead. But to me, this isn't good. If you're pleading for something, let's hope for the best from my one of the beloved listeners and viewers. But I think he may be talking about the network connectivity. Maybe. Because we don't have Airtel fiber again working properly here. I tried a couple of times today to connect that, but it isn't. And he's home. There is a shot for run out, and he's gonna come back for the second. Good running between the wickets. All joined hats there. Looking clueless at the moment. That was a direct hit, and that's why he's trying to force an issue. It was Mir Manzoor, man in question, but he survives that scare. With that brace, there is addition in score, 24 for none. It's more than 24 to be precise, with a couple of byes coming in between. That was a pace up. Good delivery again. Ball is holding up a bit in surface. It needs a lot of attention, and that's why we need hydraulic roller in place to roll the ground every morning, to roll that surface every morning. But over the past couple of days, we have received a lot of showers. Even yesterday, it was light drizzle, and later on, that turned it into heavy drizzle, and eventually, that forced us to abandon match number 2. We couldn't carry on and continue yesterday. Here is the next one. Good delivery again, and Mir Manzoor is struggling at the moment. That's the proper way. That's how you bowl against the likes of bat like Mir Manzoor, who takes time to get his eyes in. 29 for none after 2. Just 7 from it. Good over this tight one. On a good note, a tighter one from Makbul, gone for 7. including few extras. 29 without loss. You're watching YouTube channel because we have a match on at Magam today. That's why we are going live via YouTube, and in between we will try to carry on and continue with YouTube, because nowadays people love to watch matches on YouTube also. Wide of the off, far away from that mark and trim line, called as a wide. There is addition in score, 30 for none. Change in the bowling. Shabir Ali conceded 22 of his first over. He's taken off. That brings newcomer to bowl. What he was trying to do, Ambarpura, he's very got 20 of just 5 balls. Para, he's got that talent. He's trying to show that intent straight away, positive intent. The way he's trying to operate and approaching the bowlers here, this is the proper way to keep that pressure going on bowlers. This is good from batter there. He's trying to put pressure, exert certain amount of pressure on bowling unit, making them toil hard for everything. But that was a good one, just wide of the off. There was good flight on offer. Good looking shot in the gap. Little fumble. Maqbool can't stop that one, but he's got the one man who takes care of everything on that occasion. Covered almost few yards to get to the ball, and does mop up in time. Limiters are scoring down to solitary run, 30 for none. This is over number 3 we are in. Upish, wide of the man, should run away. Is outfield that quick? Will it take it past extra cover boundary cushion? That's 4 that were brought to you by Just Bukhara. Alaikum assalam, brother. Thank you. We finally have something for hydration here. That were brought to you by Just Bukhara. Not trying to hit out, just placing the ball. That's good cricket, smart cricket from Manzoor. But Manzoor need to bat around Ambarpura, who's on to 21 of just 8 balls. One could understand, and one can easily understand what's going on as far as Adil is concerned. Oh, there is interesting name. She left me 13. Aaj match miss ho gaya. Well, interesting. Altaf Hussain talking of Kashmir at 61 for 4. Thank you very much for letting me know that they are 61 for the loss of 4 in all important quarter match at Magam knockout cricket tournament. Kashmir Knights need to recover as early as possible, as they're struggling at the moment. She left me right in. I can't understand why he or she is talking about that he or she missed a match. You can still catch it online. It's live on YouTube. JK Sports Time. Subeh, your work there. Keep going and keep watching. And also your loved ones. It's live on JK Sports Time YouTube. Just hop tabs this way. And this one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground. You can drop your comments and write to me where from you are. How you are looking forward to this one. 35 for none. Here is Maqbool again. Left arm pacer. Para looks a proper batter. The way he is on top of that bounce, then a kind of a gentle dab or a pat on the ball, not finding the gap. But the interesting thing is he's trying to watch the ball properly. Bilal Khan writes in. Oh, excellent delivery. Wow, what a sight. Superb. And a sight to behold. Excellent ball. Ball of the match to me. Bounce, outward moment, sharp swing. And beats him on that occasion. He's lucky to survive. Bilal writes in, Walaikum Salam, brother. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you. He's watching from Dolipura, Handwara. Oh, that one. That's done the distance. All the way for a maximum. Para is looking a bit concerned at the moment as he saw the boys on that portion. But luckily, no damage done. All okay, all fine. That 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. Huge hit. Big 6 coming. That's what Shining Star Ambarpura required. The 43 for none. Halfway mark in over number 4. Home team playing here at home soil under home crowd and conditions. Knowing very well this wicket, how this pitch is behaving, what kind of a turf this is. They know very well what kind of a surface we have had in this part of the world. Maqbool, he's in his second over. He's gone for 13 of his 1.3. Adil Para takes him on. Now Manzoor on strike. Manzoor decided to go at it. Cracking shot. Man at wide of extra cover. Trying to stop that one. Unable to cut that one off. That's 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's just like that flow with flourish. And there was nothing like that of reverse. The reverse gear there. Young kid here. Little smile. Which is worth millions. What a smile is wearing on at the moment. And we have Danish with us here. Yesterday, unfortunately, that second match couldn't go. We couldn't find the result out of that. Now he's got the man outside 30 yard. Now he can bowl that. Without having fielders in a place, you bowl there, that isn't good. That doesn't make any sense. But when you try to experiment and have fielders in place, you can do that. You can experiment and you can use that wide one, wide of the off. One is to lure him into the big shot. The other thing is that anything loosener should go into the safe hands. The man who's in slip corner or that backward point field. You got the catching cover point there also. So you can use that to perfection. Network is an okay summary. Since she left me. Likewise, network left us here, left me. He's talking about that she left me. But the network left myself here. Unfortunately. Do we have electricity in place? Isn't? Then what happened to this? Why isn't working properly? Look. It is telling us what kind of Wi-Fi is in place. That won't work. Let him know, please. 48 for the loss of no wicket. We are in over number 4. Here is the next one. Upish, and taken. Good catch on the second attempt. Thick catch and is caught. Shabir Ali, experienced at Campana. Hold us on to the ball and Mir Manzoor has to go. First one down here for Shining Star Ambarpora. As Manzoor decided to go at it. His bat. His bat face close a little early. And ball finding that outside edge and it carries to the man at fly slip who takes that one with ease. We're facing a kind of technical glitch here, or that kind of a technical snag due to network connectivity. But don't worry, she left me. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. What happened? She left. But try to understand that there is a lot more to come in life. Forget about everything and forget everything. Just try to stay calm, cool, and look forward. Keep pushing. Look for something new in life. Life is full of adventure. And keep going. Don't demotivate yourself. Oh, come on, forget it. Just try to take care of your good health and work on the basics. Keep watching different matches across Valley. And look all around. You got enough and ample time in the world to talk about different things and learn different things in life. Life is all about learning. We are all going through learning curve, and one should learn something new each and every day, because every day is a new day, as a new beginning. Start afresh. You campaign every day. Coming back to the game, which is the business part. It is Shining Star Amberpura home team in play, in action. Shot for LBW, but that was going over the stumps. There was a shot for LBW. I think there was genuine bounce. Would have gone. Not sure about that, how far that was going, but it looked like that. Probably would have gone over the stumps or over the bailers. It looked like a good shot, but can't beat the man on offside. He's unable to pierce that gap. He was eyeing that gap on offside, but it goes straight to the fielder in the end. And Bilal Khan writes in, Sky Star Badgam 59 for 1. My favorite Guldan out on 24. And he's lucky to survive. Now he's struggling. Well, 1 or 2 dots. Batter to start feeling panic. This isn't good cricket. This isn't smart cricket at all. One has to understand that. Try to exhibit and adapt. Know the game properly. Look, big shots won't help you. Look for singles. You got enough areas. Look, onside is pretty much vacant. There are just 2 men, 3 men now on the onside. 2 within 30 yard. One drops down to the boundary line. So got to admire that. Just use that angle blade and work it away onto the onside. Just tuck it around the corner and escape for 1 and 2. Sometimes you may get more than 1, more than 2. And Bilal writes in, where from you? Thank you very much, buddy. I'm from North Kashmir. My native area is Ghaziabad, which is in Langate area. Thanks for asking, Bilal bhai. And he was talking that Guldan, cricketing Don, gone on 24. Another crisp cameo, but comes to an end. That isn't good from Guldan too. He need to understand that this is the game of glorious uncertainties. If one should understand that there is always time for you. As an opener, you have ample time and all the time in the world. You have 20 hours at your disposal. Don't rush. Just wait a while. Take time. Understand the game properly. And look what you can do. Umar Mushtaq comes in at number 3. Is it? Umar Mushtaq in at number 3. Manzoor batted like a champion other day. Today he failed. That's why every day is not a Sunday. Oh, it is a Sunday today. And people trying to make it a fun day. But we can't make it a fun here today because we have an assignment. That's in the air. Should be taken. But he can't get to the ball in time. Ball trickle in. Oh no, just inches inside the boundary line. Stop it on it soon. You need an intent, but that was lacking. Doesn't show that. Come on, live up to his expectations. Now just trying to back him. Thank you, Bilal. Thank you very much. Really? Oh, that's great. Massive from your side. It's 50 up for Shining Star Ambarpora. 50 for 1. Good delivery. Not pace behind, but it was a well directed one, a straighter one. That one, it was well directed one. He was eyeing to hit the stumps. Now I'm going to check again. Will Wi-Fi work or not? It is still showing that issue. That one, no, could be. He was almost gone. He wasn't even in the frame. But he misjudged that one. The return came sharp. He can't respond in time. Newton's third law, that is, for every action there is equal opposite reaction. That was missing. There was an equal opposite reaction. But that shot, that is big here. It's out of here. Look at that bat speed. Swung away. And that's done the distance with ease. Just Pukara maximum. I can't call it a minimum effort, maximum reward, but it is just like that. Maximum effort and maximum reward this time round. The way he put in a lot of pace. I understand that you are facing the technical error at the moment. It's because of that network connectivity. That bad network is here. Well, look, if there is if Wi-Fi is having signal, why doesn't it connect then? Why it is showing that there is no signal as far as Wi-Fi is concerned? Well, there is no Wi-Fi now device available. I'm gonna go with this. We'll check it. Will it work or not? It isn't working at all, but I'm looking into this one. That one, where is this one going? There is a man, but it's gonna drop in no man space. Has he done well? Yes, he has done well, and turning his body round to shite in, and he does well using his football skills to bring that one back into the play. It isn't working properly here, but I'm trying my level best. But we don't have, I don't think we have. We have a young guy here in the comment box who's talking about that, but I think it's better to carry on and continue doing commentary because it isn't working properly. Even I have that password, but it isn't working properly. That is an issue. So what can I do? I tried my level best. It isn't my fault, so bear with me everyone on JK Sports Time YouTube. It's 1:59. Organizer son here. Your name? Imad Gulzar is here. He's the son of Gulzar Ahmed, the chief organizer. Gulzar Saab, you are lucky you got Imad, young beautiful lad, mere kid to me. Now he walks away. It's wicket number 2 down, clean bowled, cleaned him up. That's a beautiful delivery. Shining star Ambarpora now 2 down. No more shine. Paying a kind of fine as the batter is shown the way to pavilion. He's on his way. He goes the way that he chosen for himself. As he's on his way, he's going there. That brings newcomer in at number 4. There are 2 down. Someone is talking that is it a legal action? I don't know. For that purpose, we have one center available across India. That is in Chennai. You may both fly for this lad and let him fly to Chennai. And later on we shall come to know, is it a legal action or not, and what he need to attend that legal action. It's 2 for 62. Correction comes in, but the score ticker is still displaying 1 down. So that isn't my fault, literally I can say, because score ticker is having an issue here in this spot of the world. It isn't working properly. As you are watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel, we are also available in Play Store nowadays, as well as on Facebook and in Instagram. So is the case with WhatsApp. We are able to hire when it comes to the social media networking sites. We are everywhere. Wherever you are, but we are everywhere, to be precise. Irfan comes in at number 4. New batter walks in at number 4, Irfan. But that was much needed breakthrough as far as Gazi is concerned. Gazi's needed a wicket, and getting that wicket, which was important, they were looking for a breakthrough. Now it's down to Wade and Umar Mushtaq. Ambarpora is gone, who scored another quick cameo, who batted really well again, fearless. It was powerful striking as far as Para is concerned, but he's gone. He was undone with the beauty. One thing is lacking as far as Sadaf is concerned, who's the captain of this side. Oh, they're 97 for 5. Thank you, Altaf Hussain, for letting me know that Kashmir Knights are struggling at the moment. Half their side is back after 11 hours, but Sadaf is lacking that pace. If he can generate little more pace, if he's gonna gain little pace here, he can easily tease and annoy unsettled batters. It's pretty easy for him to unsettle each and every batter, but he needs little pace. That is lacking, so he can't race the batter. Down the leg side, gonna be wide. It is. There is addition in score. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel, and this one is coming away from Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora. It's windy here today. Sorry, it isn't windy. It is scorching heat underway. Overthrows. Bad shy. He shied that one in. Appeal turned down. Overthrows costed this side. It is scorching it again here. It is just like that, we call it overcast, because we have on one side cloud cover approaching the center overhead. Little cloud is dispersed. On the backyard, sunshine shining so bright. Flourish, glorious. And into the extra cover. Cover drive comes into play. A cover drive and a boundary up for grabs. 4 of them. There is addition in score just Bukhara 4. Quality shot. It flown away through covers, cracking. And that sound of the wood while striking leather. That was the chunk sound. What a sound made by Willow on that occasion. After striking with leather, and leather is taking some beating here. This is good as far as batting unit is concerned. This isn't good at all as far as fielding unit is concerned, as they are concerned, as they lost match number 1 of the tournament. If they lose today's match, it's going to be almost doors closed in Chinar Cricket Ground, Amberpura. I'm just trying to look into this one, what's going on. Sunlight effect is visible. We can keep it like this. Later on we need to adjust, it looks like, because device is warming up. It's heating up. Well, we need to do something. We'll do something. Is better than nothing. We'll have to adjust. We'll find out a solution. We'll see how we can adjust. Back again. Little interruption due to network connectivity. Shot for LBW, and it's turned down by umpire. It was, how's that going on? How's that? Even I heard that voice. How's that? Trying to exert certain amount of pressure on umpire, trying to put huge amount of pressure on umpire. but there was no pressure at all. Next one, it was in the zone. Batter like Amberpura would love to take that one on. The lefty Wade can't connect to that one. But one of the innings from Matthew Wade, I still remember, that was against screenshots in Dubai. From nowhere, Wade walked in and he gone after Shaheen Shah Afridi in that match. That was, I think, semi-final of the T20 World Cup back in Dubai. And that semi-final, it was won by Australia in the end, as Shaheen leaked too many runs. I still remember that scoop shot he played, and there is shot for over struck to the field. We'll have to wait and watch. And he wasn't looking at the ball. I think he's having issues with his hand here, and that appeal is turned down. I think good decision again. He wasn't sure about that, where the ball was going. I think he has hurt his left hand there. That's why he's struggling. He's off a pan. There was how's that going on, but that appeal turned down because of network isn't good here. Not connect to Wi-Fi. That so it means Wi-Fi isn't connected at all. That technical snag again, but it isn't my fault. Believe me and understand my situation here. It's up to the organizing committee and the entire team and those technical members who are looking after everything here. Nearly played on. Chance of a run out there. Chance gone back. But Alhamdulillah, it's working smoothly. What else I can do? Whatever is in my capacity, I'm trying to do that. Rendering my services. This one is coming your way on YouTube, but internet little upset at the moment. Even air fiber is upset at the moment. That is interesting. The level and the measurement is beyond imagination. I can't measure that upset rate and level. It's 97 for 5 as far as Kashmir Knights are concerned. They are in Magam. And when it comes to our match, which is underway, we have seen positive approach from top order. As far as home team is concerned, the team from Srinagar, they are just trying to bounce back. They clamor 2 wickets, 2 for 73 after 8 overs. 12 overs are gonna come. Irrespective of the days, for the first time we have little breeze here at Chinar Cricket Ground. Other days it used to be enough around the center, gentle breeze, and atmosphere was so fine and heart soothing. But today it isn't like that. It is different. Now I can experience little breeze which is infusing life into that. That breeze will help my devices to stay up to the mark. But we need a lot as far as breeze is concerned. A breeze started blowing from one end to other end. Good to see. Going to be nice experience. 2 for 73 after 8 overs. 9th over underway. Shot for caught behind. Turned down by umpire. Wicketkeeper appealing before scaling umpire. They're appealing for everything. I think that's good to some extent, but sometimes it becomes a kind of a pollution or the nuisance. Every ball you're gonna go up. You're gonna go up. How is that? How is that? There was a time when Aussies and overseas they used it to appeal too much, but later on ICC brought in a rule. You can't make it a nuisance out there, and you can't do that intentionally. You need to understand there should be something involved, then try to force an issue and make a statement. You're watching Jiggy Sports Time YouTube. Quiet atmosphere, calmness around the center. Should be taken. Unable to make it to the ball in the end. I think this isn't good from fielder. Need to convert half chances. Not looking positive. Take start before the ball. Try to move little bit forward. Bowler is absolutely right. Murtaza says ball won't find you, you need to find the ball. It's a no ball. He overstepped. So that's going to be free hit coming up, as he signalled no ball. This is 9th over we are in. The man at long on boundary talking to his bowler. You lost control over your foot landing area, and he was talking about interesting thing. It was over the line out. Beyond that, well, it's more than 70 now for the loss of 2 wickets. Here is Murtaza again. Free hit. Umar Mushtaq does in middle. Outer splice takes it to scare on the on. This is JK Sports Time YouTube. Today's one and only match underway between Gazi Cricket Club and Shining Star Ambarpora. Important and must-win game for Team Gazi, and that one it's way behind. Is he gonna run 2? Won't get the second one. He would have wanted second one. Murtaza completes his over. He completed his over. Murtaza isn't happy with his fielder there. He's talking about laziness. After 9 overs, 2 for 80. Shining Star Amberpura. Good score again. The way they batted in match 1, they're just trying to replicate. Pretty identical. Can they carry on? This time around would like to finish around 160, 170. I think at this very crucial juncture with 8 wickets in hand, it looks like that they're going to approach 170 plus. They're going to look for that score of 170, 180. That will allow the bowlers to bowl with ease and don't feel uneasy at any time. When you have extra bit of cushion and you give your bowlers 20-30 extra runs, they're gonna feel that they got something to bowl at. That will encourage, and this will just pump their spritz high. It's all about that oohs and ahs going on. But the oohs and ahs doesn't matter. What matters? An edge of that one. But there was no edge. Next one, a good looking shot onto the onside. Single is all he's gonna get. You would have wanted more than a single. He finds this man in place. It goes straight at him. JK Sports Time YouTube bringing you the ball by ball commentary. Cut away. Man does well to stop the ball and limits the scoring down to 1. As you're watching JK Sports Time YouTube. That's a big shot. There is a man at long on the bounce into the fence. Look where he was. He looked like that. He lost that ball and he lost himself while trying to plug that one. He wasn't close to that one. That's 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. Couldn't backtrack properly. And it goes all the way for a 4. On top. Guided. Misfield. Would have yielded second. But the man backing up does well. Wasn't that far. Comes quickly onto the ball. And limits the scoring down to solitary run. He's gonna keep the strike after 10 overs. Halfway mark. Shining star Ambarpora are batting first. They finished their 10th over on a good note. 2 for 89 after 10. Next 10 overs are gonna come. It's time for drinks in the middle. We also need a kind of breather here in the com box. Welcome again after that little break. Drinks break ended and we're back on to play again. We are back onto the field again. It's game time. Play resumes here at the center. Wi-Fi isn't at all in place. It isn't working smoothly. Should have been taken. And he takes that one in the end. Wade has to go. He took that one. For a while I thought he dropped it. But he does well. He took that in the end. So that's wicket number 3 down. For a while I thought he took that one. But he dropped that one in the end. Well, now the correction comes in. For a while I thought that Wade was looking at the dugout area. I thought he's going to walk away. But now the signal is being made that he dropped it. Eventually in the end, 91 for the loss. 2 as we are in over number 11. It is left arm pacer again. No ball signaled by Burhan Tanveer. Fumble on the field. 2 more runs at it. An extra ball is going to come. Free hit is coming up. Free hit. Absolute freebie. Let's see what he's going to do on this one. How he's going to take this one on. As it is a free hit for Wade. He can't make it a bad one in a proper way. It was freebie. He can't make anything out of it. Unable to make that one. Yield something better for his team. Nothing. And something was better than nothing. But he can't make it anything. Can't make anything out of it. Look at that one. What kind of a shot is this? It was early into the swing. And extra bounce hitting him on the body. And finally chief organizer is here. So luckily we have now air faber in place. Thank you Gulzar Saab. Thank you entire team. Finally we have Wi-Fi available. After ages I can say once again. Because half an innings, more than that is done. It's WCL Wular Cricket League Season 2. The first one. It was won by Sultan Warriors Baramulla comprehensively in the end But today and this season, let's see who's gonna take it away, as this season promises to be another tight one, as this season isn't going to be easy for any side to prove their mettle. Even yesterday we saw that young side making royal goodwill think differently, and they used a different combination yesterday in that all important match. Would have been a different kind of a tournament had they gone down to Tugmug Victoria in that match 1 yesterday. But goodwill in the end did really well. All the remaining batters, the use of their experience, and it was Umesh alongside Roof Bashir who battled that tough time and go on to claim those all important 2 points. He took that little pace of the shot. Will he be able to stop the ball? He does well to stop the ball. And there is an update from Magam. Altaf Hussain writes in, it's 124 for 9 after 17 overs. Kashmir Knights struggling badly. They gone down like this. Who would have thought that? A kind of a sorry campaign, that too in the quarterfinals. A must-win game in the Super 8 stage, and you fail like this. It is a concerning situation. Management need to look into this one and introspect. Driven straight, drives it to mid-off area, and there is a possibility of a single. There isn't much score on the board at the moment, but we have a few beloved listeners here, and it looks like that cloud cover is getting heavy. Hope everything is fine. It is something which is which I can't explain it, because the way when I see these clouds, when I'm looking at these clouds, it looks like that something is going to be pretty this evening. And these clouds, we can expect a thunder and lightning strike in between. May Allah bless all of us and protect all of us, because who knows, it may be raining, it may be worse than that, but we pray to Allah that everything should be fine, safe and okay. $109 for 2, over number 12 we are in. We need 20 overs and 5.1 to constitute a match. Bangered in shot. It was a ploy from bowler Jabir, hitting the deck hard, using that banger in delivery, trying to unsettle the batter who was on his toes, stand as tall, and a kind of a pat on that, and it goes to offside for a single. Wade is struggling. He's unable to connect anything. Why is named as Wade? He has made nothing promising, nothing worth watching, worth remembering today, but he's named as Wade. Can he make or make something? Is he gonna make something? Will he make something special off the bat? It's Sunday today. The weather is gonna be again harsh this evening, it looks like. It's 15 minutes, the quarter to 4 o'clock. Getting late yet again. But we expect weather to stay true, weather to stay fine and okay. Yesterday we received showers here. 12 done, it's 2 for 112. 112 for 2. These two in the middle need to understand. Wade gets a game and a match here. He has faced 20, more than 20 balls. It's 113 for 2. Akatros. Throw him over. ये 13वां ओवर 113 रन्स बने हैं. Could be tight, but he gets away with that one. Wade, I can't understand for what he was promoted up the order. He's unable to veer bat onto the ball properly. Cuts that one straight to the fielder, and it was just like that. Come on. It was an aram say. It was just come on quickly through. Collected a single. As you're watching JK Sports Time YouTube, this one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground. One of our colleagues is fearing bad cloud. It is the black cloud cover. Well, what we heard early this afternoon in South Kashmir, and all are fearing, and we all need to fear till September. We are in a kind of a fear till September, because in September it's time for apple harvesting, and we start that harvest and that harvesting season. But till September, there is a long way to go. Back along, not for runs. Now I think Shining Star Powerplay needs some big overs. They are still 40 or 50 runs short. 170 will be a good score. 160, 170. Even Tangmug Victoria, they understood a bit late that they need 150, 160. Would have been an easy victory for Tangmug Victoria, but they were unable to reach that mark. The way ball was coming yesterday, it was holding up a bit. Batters needed patience. They were unable to stay patient in the middle. And that was a testing wicket that tested their temperament, their patience, that checked what they have in store. Wade is only making things easy for bowling side here. And again, unfortunately, it isn't working properly here. It's completely gone, vanished away. It was for a while with us. Now it's gone again. Down the leg side, gonna be a wide. It is a big wide indeed. There is addition in score. Every extra run will help their side to make things easy and prosper with the passage of time. These runs will help their side. 2 for 122. It's rain in Kashmir Valley. It's raining in somewhere. Oh, it's raining somewhere in Valley at the moment. Heavy rain, not just heavy rain, but there is another threat largely looming. That is the hailstorm. Well, all the time, I can't understand what's going on this season. This year it's a tough one. But there comes the shy. Middle pole is uprooted. Batter is safe. He's within the crease, so no harm done in the end. Talking of Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora, it isn't just beautiful, but we have birds around the center, different color birds making that sound, chirping around the center. That is heart soothing and heart touching at times. And green carpet laid by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is another blessing in disguise and something to cheer about. And cricket at its best, which is being played between Gazi Cricket Club and Shining Star, which is the home team, which is the local team here. Kids getting enough time to witness today's match. Otherwise they are busy with their studies every day. Getting some time out of the busy schedule and coming in good numbers to witness the game here at Chinar Cricket Ground. In the meantime, here is Jabir again. What a name he's got. Jabir. drives it straight down to mid-off. Should get one for that with ease. One more run taken. There is addition in score. Our score ticker isn't working properly. We need to refresh it time and again. Because of that network connectivity, we are experiencing a kind of a technical snag or the glitch. Credit to Gulzar Ahmad, the chief organizer. That network isn't properly working here. Sometimes it is working. Most of the time, luckily back again. Well, it's irritating. Like that in winters, we experience frequent power cuts. It is just like that. The network connectivity here at Ambarpora Sports Field. Short pause in the game. Shabir Ali is off the field and is asked to come back and operate with the ball. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube, and this one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground, Amberpura. We have another game underway that is being played between Kashmir Knights and Kings 11, and Kashmir Knights all out on 158. That last wicket yielded almost 34 runs. What a contribution! Superb contribution in the end. Now they got something to bowl at 158. Will make other side to battle it out. Who scored those runs? Dear Altaf Hussain. Let me. Black cloud is approaching our stadium. But better is to finish the game properly and just walk away and fly home. This is just like that, as you suggested earlier on, as you throw out. I really agree with your statement. In my opinion and your opinion, it's identical and same as far as this game is concerned. And what we observe it keenly, our keen observation, and we reach it at a point that it looks like that they are just what we discussed earlier on. But the way it is a different batter. He's unable to make bowlers pay it off. That's a good looking shot. Should run away. That's 4. Beats the man. Just Bukhara 4 coming. There was a fielder stationed on the boundary line. Can't cut it off. It runs away for a boundary. For a 4. Shining star Ambarpora. Required runs. They're 134 for 2. 15th over in progress. Remaining 5 overs. They need at least 30 more runs. Playing inside the line. Little back away. Luckily that didn't found an edge. He wasn't close to the ball. Then what made him to make a room? I can't understand what he was looking for. That one stays low, too low beneath the bat, into the safe hands of wicketkeeper, who's waiting for anything, and anything loose enough from batter, or that anything miscue. 134 for 2. Done with 15 overs here. Now 5 overs are going to come. 30 balls remaining. If they go 10 and over, they're going to finish around 184. If they go 9 and over, they're going to finish around 170 plus. I think they're going to try and achieve that. 170, 180. That will make it an uphill task for Gazi Cricket Club. And the batters need to up the tempo from ball 1 to attack the opponent side, the home team here at Chinar Cricket Ground. Having Airtel fiber in place, talking of that Mbps, megabytes per second, that speed, it should have been unbelievable when it comes to the Airtel network. Jio may have an issue, but Airtel, it's everywhere in the valley. It's in those deep gorges across the valley, in different valleys and channels. But here in this part of the world, I don't understand. I could not understand. I failed to understand why we don't have a proper network with adequate speed that is needed when you go live everywhere in the valley. You need proper network coverage, and that speed here is Shabir Ali. Wade, he looks tired at the moment. Oh, he moves to, he is on 30 now. He's on 32. He scored 32, but all were quit. One can't even think of that. He's unbeaten on 32 now. The way he batted, he's unable to hit the ball, but somehow and nonetheless he's able to rotate strike. That is another important aspect. He forced that one. Good looking punch. But can't beat the man. First over from Shabir. He conceded 22. Now he's brought back onto the field. Wicketkeeper unable to hold on. It goes down to the short fine area. This over Shabir is looking good. He's looked good, but the first over within the power play, that first over, he yielded 22. It was Ambarpora who decided to take him on. Now Wade comes down the track and is taken at long off. For the first time he middled that one, but finest man at long off who takes that one with ease. I think he has injured himself. He was keeping wickets within the 10 during first 10 overs. Within the passage of first 10 he was keeping stumps. Then he was injured and asked to stay away, and now he's around that long on area, and one can see easily he's limping on the field. He's having an issue. He's unable to walk properly. It's 16th over. We have something special to taste now. No, dear Faisal, it's only live on YouTube. On Facebook we have another game underway that is being played between Kings and Kashmir Knights. That's going on at Magam at the moment. That's the quarterfinal. That's the first quarterfinal going on at Magam Sports Field. The tournament is Magam Knockout Cricket Tournament. Kashmir Knights, they were struggling earlier on with the down-the-order batters, facing all the rigors, rising to the occasion and finished on 158, and more than 30 runs added on by number 10 and 11. Shabir bowled a tight over. Nice comeback with new ball taken to the cleaners. With older one, he produced the tight over. It's 139 after 16. Here is Jabir again into the attack. 2 overs, none for 14 with the economy of 7 and over. Big shot, and that's done the distance. Huge 6 and all the way for a maximum. He's batting on 45. What a shot. What a connection. Wow. Gigantic to me. Huge it is. 1-6. It's 145. And out of 145, 45. Scored by Umar Mushtaq. Just to Bukhara 6 coming. Goes after that when he just 5 runs away from his half century. It's 145. Upish in the gap on onside. Fielder up to the ball. That's 4. I think we'll have to wait and watch umpire to decide the fate. It's the fielder's call. Just 2 runs added on. He moves to 47. Dig out nicely onto the offside. Call is for 2 again. Is he going to go back for the second? With ease is back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Moves to 49. Just 1 shy off his 50. Individual 50. He's on to 49. He moves to 49. Jabir goes again. Wanted a single. Denied by bowler. He does well. Jabir picks that one up and sends in a return. He returned the ball in time. And Umar Mushtaq somehow gets back to the crease. He is safe. He's on 49. In search of that 50. He wanted to escape for a quick single. Can he pinch one here? On to 49. Guided away. And he gets to his 50. And that's 50 up for Umar Mushtaq. Well deserved 50. What a knock. Good innings this from Umar Mushtaq. He's unbeaten on 50 of 37 balls. And we're experiencing bad weather again here. What is this? That is high. Huge. And out of here. 6 more. Is it a legal delivery? Is it a legal ball? We'll have to wait and watch. Was it above that waist height? Which is I think 1.5 or 1.4 meters. I think it was way above that. But he's lucky he gets away with that one. It's 150 up. 150 up for Shining Star Ambarpora. 156 for 3. After 17 overs. Just 3 overs remaining. 3 overs are going to come. And how many runs are going to come? Flicks it. Fine up the man. Sadaf in pursuit. Will he get to the ball? And I think ball wins the race. We're just trying to chase the ball. Going after that one. Setting a kind of a target. Just trying to reach that marker. That's 4. That were brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's 160 for 3. This is over number 18. First ball of fresh over from Shabir Ali. Second over considered just 5. And his third over, first ball welcomed with a boundary. Not trying to hit hard, just working that one nicely. Flicks it and tucks it on the corner. It's 54 of 39 balls for Umar. Again in the same direction. Should run away again. Field in pursuit. Will he get to the ball? And he wins the race. He drags that one back into the play. Umar goes back for the second or third. We'll have to wait on. And the 2 batters crossed over for 3 runs. With that trio, there is addition in score. It's 163. I got the ice cream in my hand. It is melting at the moment. What I will do now, I have to balance between things here. We'll see how I can balance. But that's a good looking shot straight down the ground. Down to it, it's long gone. Just a single. 163. Inside out he goes. Is he safe? Is he safe? He is. He's going back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Wanted third. There is a man backing up. You are watching JK Sports Time YouTube. Right on top, little back away, cuts it onto the offside. Fielding is another weak link as far as Gazi is concerned. Their team is struggling badly. Struggle should come to an end, but they are struggling at the moment. Oh, quality punch. There you go for 4. What a shot. Superb touch. Crisp and classy. Can't call it fair and lovely, but that was hit hard. A majestic touch. Blistering hit. Runs 4 of them. It was just that cold ice cream. What I saw, that connection between bat and ball. And my lips are experiencing likewise here in the com box at the moment. This is over number 19. We're going to be in. Wular Muhammad, who bowled 2 overs. Man for 13 is back into the attack again. Here is the fresh over, first ball down the leg side. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. 5 runs here. Your boat is in control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at that one, just about a maximum coming. What a shot. Wonderful hit. Punched away for a maximum. He pulled out at the fag end. He's gonna gain some confidence. What a 6 that was. That was majestic and lambasted. A kind of a dynamite over long off. And all the way for a maximum. Makes the bowler pay for that. It was a pitched up one. It's one. It should be more than 171. Let me confirm. It's 178 for the loss of 3. As we're in over number 19. Pull that one. Fielder in pursuit. Gets to the ball. Limits the scoring down to 179. You wanted another run. That isn't possible and available. 180 or 179. It's 185 now for the loss of 3. Score is taking little time to update. We're having an issue with that score ticker. This is Indian Union Territory, Sports Elgo. Here is the next one. Oh, cracking shot again. There is a man fielded as well to stop the ball. He keeps that one in play, limited the scoring down to a solitary single. 186 for the loss of 3. This is 19th over we are in. Anything short, anything off track, he's gonna come back, then pull it away. Quality shot again, looking like a wow. Beautiful. Could have been nicely wanted second, could be tight, but he's home with ease. Look at the fielder and his laziness. You look at the second one. It's 189 for the loss of 3 wickets as we are in over number 19, the second last over. 19 gone, 189 for 3. At one stage I was just talking to myself, they need to finish around 170, 180. Now it's 189. It's going to be around 200 after the 20 overs.
Wular sir.
The final over is coming up. 189 for 3. Here is Sadaf Shabir or someone else to bowl that final over. It is, you're absolutely right. Cloud cover is getting heavy. Oh, that one, that's gonna fly. That's into the fence. Why he tried to do that? He gone forward, but ball flies over his head into the fence for 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. He misjudged to that one. I think he was he thought that this is gonna drop short, and even I thought that it's gonna drop short of him, but in the end it flies over his head. Down the leg side, gonna be wide. It's 194 for 3. And Shining Star Ambarpora, it looks like they're gonna finish around 200 or more than that. It looks like beyond 200 is possible at the moment with 5 balls at their disposal. That is another good shot straight down the ground, but he makes it to the ball. He's quick this time round. Just a single. Look at that. What's going on? You want to shite it. Drama continues here at Chinnar Cricket Ground, and I'm smiling. There is a reason for everything, and that's the reason that I'm smiling here. They're just trying to shite in Prawana to the other end, trying to hit that target. Could be tight. He is gone. He's taken. Good catch. In the end, it's Umar Mushtaq who's gone on 70 of 47 balls. Eventful knock. Brilliant innings. Comes to halt. Comes to an end. In the end, a soft dismissal, but he has done the job. He scored 17 valuable runs. That will help Shining Star Ambarpora in the longer run. In the context of the game, an innings of 70 means a lot. One great innings from the bat of Umar Mushtaq. It is 4:15. .195 for the loss of 4. Halfway mark in over number 20. He's just like he's a shy boy. He's got that shyness, but he need to remove that shyness. And we have a cameraman. He's having no shy at all. We call him Shaukat Sai without any shy, and he's all the time coming in between. And in the meantime, it's 195 for the loss of 4 over number 20. Good looking shot, nicely played onto the offside. There is a protection. There is field. Will just be one. It's captain in the middle. for shining star Ambarpora. He decided to come out. He comes out to bat in at number 6 and makes little room, then places it onto the ups. 197 for 4. Last ball of over number 20, or the last ball of inning number 1 is coming up. Where is this one going? Is he gonna go after this one? Last ball, hit hard straight down the ground. There's no possibility of a run. He wanted to fetch that single. I think he's run out here. He's given out. The 197 for the loss of 5. Mohammad Rafi used 3 balls, could only manage 2. So that's it we have for you from inning number 1. We shall be back, or we will be back shortly with Chase. Stay tuned, stay connected, don't go anywhere, don't fade away. And people will try to attend prayers. We have different prayer timing in this part of the world and across the globe, to be precise. And we will be back after that commercial break. So time is to take you back to the studios, but live streaming Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. But this time round, it's cool afternoon. Because no more sun, no more sunshine. It's all about cool, pleasant cloud cover here at the center. Black clouds. We're expecting rain in next few minutes to me. And who knows in half an hour what's gonna come this way. 198 is what they're looking for. Team Gazi Cricket Club. 198 is the target for Gazi Cricket Club to win this one and to walk away with 2 invaluable points. And if they manage to win this one, this pool is going to be interesting pool of the tournament. Then after this game, if Gazi manage to win this one, it's going to be a pool where each and every team will be having 2 points. Drives it to mid-off. Straight away he's off the mark. He comes forward, not waits for the ball to swing in. He comes forward, plays it to mid-off and is off for a single. 1 for none in over number 1 as they're chasing 198. A mountain to climb. A target which won't be easy. Need to find a way to go through and climb that. Here is Adil again. Wraps him on pad. That one curl back in. Sharp moment there. Nearly cuts him into half. Wearing that one on his pads. He wore that one. Rebounded to slip cotton. Lucky that didn't go on to hit the stumps. Azhar continues to bowl. Jabir and Riaz in the middle. Riaz on strike. Here is Adil again. Riaz plays that one onto the offside. Good looking shot. Little fumble. Wanted a single. Won't get that. Quite long on. One more run taken. There is addition in score. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube. This one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora, Sopor. 2 without loss. Jabir on strike. Here is Adil again. Quality shot. Over extra cover for a maximum. Wonderful strike. Ended up in an over pitch. And he goes after that one. And it flies over extra cover for a quality 6. Jabir is showing that intent from ball 1. He's trying to go after. He's look good and positive. Adil. This one there is a quality delivery. Nice comeback. He makes a serious comeback. I think he's in search of that in-swing delivery. That's why he offered that one wide of the off. He was trying to bring that ball back in. But look how classy he was. He was up to the mark, onto front foot and gone after that ball. Magnificently done. Over extra cover. Ran isn't that far. Well, I can suspect that. Probably ran may come in. So we need to finish first 6 overs at any cost. Ambarpora. And the bowlers need to keep one more thing in their mind, that is to take care of that DLS. That may come into play. DLS, Duckworth, Levis and Stern method. In each and every match, Gulzar Ahmed conveys a message during the toss time that DLS will come into play if run comes in after 5.1. Shining star Ambarpora. Wicketkeeper not willing to put on helmet. We're going to be in over number 2. Adil bowled via first over. Conceded that 6. Wicketkeeper does well, I think. That's gonna be wide. He padded it, and that parried it to the man at third man. Had it gone straight, would have been more than 2. It would have been 5 runs out of 5 wides. With that brace in the form of extras, it's 10. Into the double figures. Gazi Cricket Club. Wide of the off, trying to chase that one. Umar Mushtaq bowling. Batted for 70 runs. Used 40 balls to get there. Now with ball he conceded too many extra straight away. On top. No is the call. 198 is the target. There is a call from long on fielder. Try to bowl fuller one. Make the ball travel and climb. Next one cut away nicely and is up for a quick single. Jabir is looking that kind of a batter who's got that supreme touch and he knows how to bat. He looks proper cricketer who's got all the basics cleared and covered. He knows the tactic properly. He's using his techniques in such a way. Sudden rush of blood. Riaz wanted to heave that one. And there is a message from captain. Don't do this. Take time. That's in the air. Will he get to the ball? And he takes that one. What a kick. What a go ball. Wonderful catch at long on. Was an easy one. But he made that possible. First wicket is down here. Gazi Cricket Club are 1 down. Riaz got to go. Umar Mushtaq strikes. He scored to 70 and picked up a wicket. That wasn't a catch. He converted that half chance. Good effort, intent and anticipation from man at long on who comes in quickly and gets to the ball, makes it to the ball. So wicket down here. They are 1 down. Shabir Ali surprised season companion, experienced player of Gazi Cricket Club telling his batter Riaz Ahmed, you're a good batter no doubt, but I'm really surprised at how to praise you and your effort. What kind of a shot that was, I failed to understand. These are the words. These are the words from Shabir Ahmed, who's caught in two minds, who's surprised it for a while what Riaz has done, and he's just trying to tell him what you have done, man. That is a beautiful shot, flicked round the corner. That's gonna go for 4. Just to Bukhara for coming 16 for 1 after 2 overs. That boundary is gonna spoil the over. That boundary is gonna spoil that over completely for Shining Star Ambarpora. They set 198 from their allotted 20 overs. Ran isn't far. To me, ran isn't that far. $16 for the loss of 1 after 2 overs. Over number 3 is about to start. Azhar getting ready to operate. He's bowling with a new ball. He bowled first over. Gone for 8. His partner also yielded 8. 8 apiece, or 8 each. Good looking shot. Fielded as well. Save at boundary. You need to beat that man at point. You're gonna get 4 for that. There isn't anyone. And new ball is gonna run away. He's gonna speed away. Call is for 1. Onto the front foot. Showing that intent again. He's looked good and is coming forward time and again. Watching the ball properly. 1 more run taken. 17 for 1. This is over number 3 we are in. Third over. 17 on the board. Adil continues to bowl. Perfect in swinger, but batter equally to the task. Straight bat shot, back to the bowler, back towards the bowler, not for runs. 198 is what they are looking for. Need a partnership here. They ought to win this one. And the other thing is that keep that DLS in mind. If it is a Ran Merit clash, if it's a Ran Curtle game, make sure that you are in with a chance. You got to win this one at any cost. Likewise for team Shining Star Ambarpora. It's 17 for 1. We are in over number 3. Goes away from us. Works it away. Scared on the on. Just wide up the field. He's chasing the ball. Can't prevent that second run. The way he was chasing the ball. He was just trying to get to the ball and making that kind of an angle to stop the ball. 2 more runs. 19 for the loss of a wicket. This is over number 3 we are in. Down the leg side, gonna be big wide. In search of that in swing. He lost control yet again. It's 20 now for the loss of 1. 198 is what they're looking for from their larger 20 overs. This is over number 3 we are in. Here he goes again with a fly slip in place. Nearly played on. Nearly played on. He's lucky to survive. Gets away with that one in the end. He is lucky to survive. That just curled back in. Tied over this from Adil. On a tight note, he produced that beautiful over. First one, it yielded 8 from Adil. This over, he conceded just 4 runs. What an over. Tight over. Here is Umar Mushtaq again. Cuts that one. Beats the man. That's gonna run away for 4. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. Good looking shot. Healthy boundary coming. Much needed for Gazi Cricket Club. They need boundaries at the moment. But look at the fielder. Wasn't that hard? It was easy one to stop. But he feared to lay his hand onto the ball. Can't lay. Uppercut. Can't keep that one down. But that shy, that return from each and every fielder isn't at a good height. It is at uncomfortable height. I have seen all those who return at the ball. They're not trying to understand who's keeping wickets. He isn't a tall, lanky man. He's shorter in length. This is over number 4 we are in. 24 on the board for the loss of a wicket. As we watch once again. Part of the off again. Umar Mushtaq is offering those freebies. With an offer yet again. But he's lucky that he gets away with that one. Once more he's lucky. As the batter shaping for that scare cut. Unable to get hold. Makes room. Could be tight. Mir Manzoor, before he could pick up the ball, the 2 batters already crossed over. 27 for 1. This is over number 4 we are in. Pace of delivery signaled as a wide. Bowler isn't looking happy, but umpire signaled a wide here. Not a tight line. Again a wide. Oh, he's lacking the discipline. He's lacking the discipline at the moment. Someone need to go across and have a word with Umar Mushtaq, who's lacking that discipline at the moment, who's leaking runs. And you know that there is another threat which is largely looming on this match. That's gonna be Ran threat. And if Ran comes in, then DLS will definitely come into play. 9 of this over. Big over this from Umar Mushtaq, who gone for 8 of his first. Second over gone for 9, but Adil gone for just 4 of his over. It is Shabir Mama into the attack. What has Mama in kitty? What he has in store? Against the likes of Jabir, never going to be easy. not easy. No way. It may be a big gamble here to use Mama in the power play. Wide signaled. Mama produced a wide. Mama is gonna use that flighted trajectory. He's gonna give loop and air to the ball. Here is the next one. Oh, this is going to be big loss. Oh, he's gone here. Jabir is gone. He lost his cool, and Shabir Mama strikes for home team here. And Jabir, who looked a good batter, was batting really well, but gone overcautious. Gone on 15 of 11 balls. Everything was going his way. I can't understand what kind of a way he has chosen in the end for himself. Now he's gonna go his way back to pavilion. That's the way he need to trace, isn't? That is the final destiny for Jabir, who looked good, but unfortunately for Gazi Cricket Club, he needed to bat through the innings. What I saw, there was a kind of a spark as far as Jabir is concerned. Now how he's gonna play, there comes jersey number 17 who replaces Jabir. Jabir batted really well, but unable to capitalize. Scored 15 invaluable runs. Score ticker, it is taking time to update, so I need to refresh it again and again. You're watching the Sports Time YouTube. It's 2 for 30 after 4.1. Now we're just 6 balls away from the DLS. If rain comes in, we can have an option to use that DLS rule into this one. If DLS comes into this one, we shall find out the result. Yesterday we couldn't find that result using the DLS because it was just 1.3 or like that, something like that. We couldn't finish that yesterday match because of rain interruption. We needed 5.1 to impose that rule. Oh, left alone. These dots gonna help Shabir Mama and Ambarpora side. It's 2 for 30. This is 5th over we are in. Cuts well. Finest man in place. Single denied. This is WCL, Wular Cricket League Season 2. It's all important match going on between Shining Star Amberpura and Gazi Cricket Club. Flight and off, a wide of the off, gonna be wide, big wide it is. Sometimes it looks like that something is suspended in air, like that Adam or Newton's apple, not but Adam's apple, but that one, that is a big 6, glorious hit, and Mama can't smile. He forgot that smile because of that mighty 6. That 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. 37 for 2. That was the ball number 5, the second last ball of his over, and is taken on for a maximum. Much needed 6, important 6 for G.H. Muhammad. It's like that Ghulam Muhammad. Left alone. 5 gone, 2 for 37. Now we can have that option to use, and we can use that option to find out the result. Not to force a result, but to find out a result out of this one. They're going really nice. After 5 overs they're 37. That means they're 151 behind. No, they're 161 behind, as they're chasing 198. They're 161 behind. 37 and 161 makes it 198. They did 161 from 90 balls. That means the gap is, it is 71 at the moment, number of balls and the number of runs they require. The gap is 71. Can they narrow it? Once in the tournament I saw that there was a gap of 40-50 when batting side gained that confidence, and it was just like that, get going, that asking rate came down, and that gap which was widening earlier on, that with the passage of time started shrinking, and in the end they go on to claim that victory, those invaluable 2 points which were up for grabs. 38 for 2. We are in over number 6. Gul Mohammed is marking the fresh guard. Sohail on the other end. Sohail used 9 balls for his hard-fought 8. Still in single digits. Can he make it to the double figures? Gul Mohammed on to 6 of 5 balls. He's gonna face ball 1 from Manzoor Mir, or Mir Manzoor. Here is second ball from Manzoor. What was that? What was that? Enough light. Turn on that occasion. And Gul Mohammed waits for the ball. He thought that it isn't in my trajectory, it isn't in my loop, it isn't in my zone, so can't fetch a 4. But this time round he's gonna get 4 for that. This isn't good from man at mid-off. He lost the ball and sight of the ball. He just trying to clarify to Mir Manzoor how I can stop that when it was hit hard. But fielders need to back them. This is how, if you stop that boundary, that will increase the pressure. The amount of pressure, once it is high, once it is lodged looming on their heads, they're gonna commit mistakes. This is how you work the game strategically. You need to strategize and understand the game properly and try to make it count. You got to admire the skills. Try to put pressure. Here is Manzoor again. Defensive shot, single taken. Good batting and good running between the wickets. Man from short fine. This time round can't limit that scoring down to nil. But earlier on he took that wonderful catch at long on. But around the backward of scare area, he can't do very much. There is a shot for LBW, and umpire Burhan Tanveer shakes his head in disapproval. He turned down that appeal. Oh, so that's a big shot coming. Dropping well short of fielder there. Different kind of mentality we have here in the valley. Even children and kids are getting out of control nowadays. That anxiety, that rash character is building nowadays. That is we're gonna face in years to come. We need to teach our children a lesson at an earliest. Powerplay done. 2 for 44 after 6 overs. If any time run comes in, if there is any interruption, we will have that DLS method in place. That's 4. Can't prevent that 4. Can't prevent that boundary. This isn't good from fielder. 48 for 2. Good shot. A nice pull shot on that occasion. Yielded a boundary. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. Much needed boundary. These runs are gonna help. Fielders need to understand their role very well here. Good shot again from Gul Mohammed Sohail. One more run up for grabs. A single is all he's gonna get, and single taken in the end. 49 for 2. This is over number 7 we are in. It's breeze, and it's breezy out here at the center. Mohammad Rafi unable to stop the ball. 50 comes up in 7th over. Then a 148 runs behind. 198 is what they're looking for. The 148 runs behind. Look at that ball from Shabir Mama. He's taking pace off, offering flight, gives loop and 8 to the ball. Drives that one wide of the off. Call is for 2. Before he could make it to the ball, the 2 batters crossed over for 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. Mama won't be happy. He isn't pleased at all. He's really unhappy with this fielder, with his counterpart there. He thinks that with just a single. Oh, Mama can't get to the ball. I think He was just trying to flight his leftwards, but he feared the ball and that shot, the speed of the shot. He feared that, otherwise it was an easy one to take. Would have been a good reflex catch. After 7 overs, they are 53 for the loss of 2 wickets. 7 overs gone, 78 balls, and they are still 145 runs behind. 78 makes it 22 and 45, that means 67. Now the gap is narrowing little bit. It is shrinking quite a bit. It was more than 70. Now the gap comes down to 67, around that. The deficit is reduced and the gap is also reduced by 4 runs this time round. With every passing over, they need to reduce that deficit and the gap, which is bigger. Try to make it step by step and try to get close somewhere to that mark of 198. 2 for 53 after 7 overs. Change in the bowling. Nasser into the attack. Ajishwan to fly slip, no run taken. Mohammad Rafi in slip corner. Shining star Ambarpora playing their second match of the tournament. They managed to win this one. They're gonna cement their position in the tournament. An issue on the field there. There is a small kid out on the center, out on the field. He's asked to leave. And now umpire goes across. Finally, he goes off the field. Oh, he's lucky to survive. He's lucky, doesn't connect. He's lucky. And luckier than he's luckier than bowler. The batter I'm talking of. He was unable to understand what to do. Just trying to go at it. Good shot this time. Pat on it. 1 run taken. This is 8th over. A mountain to climb. I think Ran changed its direction. It's running in Bandipur area. The thunder sound as I can hear can be heard from Bandipura. Thunder striking is going on, but this spot it is okay at the moment. Who knows when it's gonna run here at the center? But now we're gonna use that DLS method to find out the result. Clean bowled. It's wicket number 3 down. He strikes. Middle pole is uprooted. Nisar strikes. It's 55 for 3. After 8 overs, successful over from Nisar comes to an end. Not a gentle breeze. It's windy here at the center now. It's raining in Bandipura. Not this way, but the other way it's raining at the moment. You're watching JK Sports Time, and the live broadcast is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground. Gul Mohammed is still there. Sohail departs. He knocks him over. He gets his man, and that stay comes to an end. He tried for a while, but can't prolong, can't continue. You need someone who's gonna bat through the innings. You need someone who can bat for plenty of time, because this is the game of patience, confidence. We're into over number 9. And if Fran comes in, I think we have DLS. And every day, chief organizer is having a word with two captains. That is what he's known for. Since 2014, I have seen him doing these things, handling these situations. And from 21, I have seen him doing these things outside state. It started from Cap Jaipur, where he conveyed a message for the first time that we have to use the DLS if rain comes in. After one inning and 5.1 overs, we're gonna use DLS method, find out the result, the outcome of the game. And sometimes we're seeing that rain deciding the fate of the game using DLS method, Duckworth, Lewis and Stern method, which is being used to calculate number of runs, wickets, and that gives us the winner at the end of the day. 3 for 55. 3 for 55. We are in the over number 9. Umar into the attack. First ball, good looking shot. Should run away for a 4. Wide of one, wide of the off. Easy pickings. He bowled wide of one, far too down, far too away from that marker, and Gul Muhammad just directs it, shows it the way, and directs it down to the backward of point area, and ball going on its way. 59 for 3. This is 9th over. First ball yielded a boundary. How many runs are gonna come in this over? A man from Scala comes in. Interesting field set. No one at fine leg boundary. No one at Scala fence. Here is Umar again. This is the problem with Umar. He's gonna bowl that down the leg side. He bowled that one far too down leg. Called as a wide. 2 more runs at it. 61 it is. This is 9th over we are in. Manzoor Mir and wicketkeeper having a word. Little chat for a while, and now he walks away. Slip is in place. Here is Umar again. The day before yesterday he bowled really well. That was bowled at a good pace. Oh, directed, and up goes the finger. Up goes the finger. Got to go. Lazy Shabir Ali. Laziness from Shabir Ali. He can't lay his bat. He can't put his bat down in time. That allowed the ball to come in and dislodge an umpire. And that shy caught him short of his ground and crease. So he is out here. He ran himself out. He's on his way back to pavilion. It's wicket number 4 down. Not just against the run of play, but look at the laziness. Not attentive at all. He's gonna go back to pavilion. 4 down. This is 9th over we are in. In a hurdle, Shining Star Ambarpora players. They are holding the upper hand once more. To me, he showed that lazy approach towards crease there, but he believes he was okay, he was fine. But a good call from umpire to me. We never know what was that in fact. The laziness I'm talking of. You need to be attentive, you need to be positive, and to attain that perfectivity, you got to make sure that here is the son of Gulzar Ahmed, the chief organizer, Mr. Imad Gulzar is here. He's, in Kashmiri we call it, in English we call it, he's got attitude, oh, he's some next level. In Kashmiri we call it, you should tifl. Fine. boy here in the count box alongside me here. They're 4 down, 61 on the board. It's gone cloudy, it's gone windy here at the center, so I decided to put on my cap because it isn't easy to control myself from that windy atmosphere. It's not just the wind around the center, but the rain threat is largely looming on this one, and I'm feeling that cool atmosphere. My body is experiencing that kind of a cold wave or the coolness, so I decided to put it on. There's 4 down, 61 on the board. Umar again. Full toss, takes him on the full. Sweep of cover in place. Just a single. With that single, there is addition. 4 for 62. Look how flags are waving around the center. Look at the speed. Oh, the ferocity is visible. Perfect delivery from Umar this time. Perfect delivery. That's why he's having slip in place. Little wide, bit wide, but he's placed there for something. There is a reason to place him there. Wicketkeeper chasing the ball. But they're gonna fetch 2 widdies to tease wicketkeeper, who cuts it up, but not before the 2 batters crossed over. It looks like that Ran is nearby. It's running nearby. It looks like I can hear that sound. Oh, it's gonna be huge ran. Lot of ran is gonna come. It looks like that. Altaf Hussain writes in, Kashmir Knights win the match. Oh really? Oh come on. That's going to be a miracle if Kashmir Knights prevail in that match. Are you for real, man, Altaf Hussain? But it's too late here at WCL to find a result out of this one. The game is underway. It is yet to finish. And Kings 11 lost to that game, I think. Manzoor King and company going down to Kashmir Knights badly in the quarterfinals. So Kashmir Knights are through to the next round of Magam Knockout Cricket Tournament. Thank you, Altaf Hussain, for letting me know. And can you drop more information? Can you drop another comment? Write to me at what score Kings 11 were bundled out, where they finished their campaign, where they signed it off in the end, and by how many runs Kashmir Knights prevail, and are they in the semis? Pulled and pulled well. Finest man could only get 1 for that. This is 10th over. We are in 4 down, 66 on the board. Wanted a single, denied. Gazi Cricket Club in a spot of bother again. Yeah, this is gonna bother this side. This is gonna hurt this side, as they failed yet again. Failed on day 1 here in WCL. Gonna fail again. Not learning the lesson, not gaining that confidence. No improvement. There is always a room for improvement, but this time around there is no improvement again. Chief organizer Gulzar Ahmed riding his bike, looking around, keeping his vigil and eyes on everything, observing everything here. Gonna be a no ball. It is a no ball. There is a smile from Burhan Tanveer. What was that? It is a big no ball. So 2 more runs added on with a brace. There is addition in score 68 for the loss of 4. Ran is pouring in just beyond the com box. I can hear that sound Yeah, it is raining heavy rain. It's raining cats and dogs in that portion. Free it. And that done the distance. Saifuddin or Arki. We'll have to wait and watch which one packs it to perfection. Biggest of the lot, RK12. Karan goes after that one. Forces it for a huge 6. Just to book out a maximum 74 for 4. Oh, it's Karan RK12. Goes after that one and bounces on it. Absolute freebie. And that's done the distance with ease. There is backward a point, gully and slip. A little fumble. RK wanted single. Can't get that. 10th over. 4 for 74. One last time in this server. Nasir. 1.4. 1 for 11. It's 1.5. 1 for 11. Another one. Look at the sound. Look at the sound. And that has gone all the way for another maximum. That's gone many a mile. The sound of the bat. Cracking sound. Chunk sound. Its sound is good. Its sound is wonderful. Tuck and all the way for a maximum. Not just tucks it round, but that's gone for a huge 6. Humongous. Next 10 overs, 60 balls, they're 118 away. The gap. Oh, look at that. It is 60, 40, 100, then 18, 58. It was 67 earlier on. Now it comes down to 58. Oh, good change. Improvement again. And keep improving with every passing over. The next 10 overs you need 118. And Ali Sajjad writes in, come on RK, you can. He's capable, no doubt about that. 16 of just 7 balls. Shabir Ali takes out his frustration, as he's frustrated at the moment. He was trying to attack that stray dog. Dog is around the center. He tried to attack him with his bat, trying to get rid of that. Ramesh, the strike umpire. He's got Burhan Tanveer, the skellig umpire. Umar to ball from Combox end. Beautifully bowled. This thing little bit leg side. Ali Sajjad, it's in his real name is Feroz, but he has written it RK12 Karan. It was better to go with the Sam name Feroz. Its sound is better. Would have been a good name. It is indeed a good name, Feroz, but the RK, it doesn't sound good. It didn't sound good. Goes straight to the Skellig field. Not 4 runs again. Backward of Sket to be precise. Or precised. 118 needed of 58 balls. Umar operating. Umar in search of a breakthrough. Chief organizer taking quick look of the outfield. Is very much busy at the moment. Ajishwan runs it down to third man. There is production. There is a man station. It will just be one. Down to 117 from 57 balls. 117 रनों की आवश्यकता. 57 गेंदें शेष. आवश्यकता 117 रनों की है. लंबा जा सकता है ये खेल अगर यदि वो बल्लेबाजी करते हैं 20वें ओवर तक. Here is the next one. Magos yokes him on the occasion. Perfect delivery for Feroz. Social media name RK Karan. RK12 Karan. And this time it was a perfect yorker. Cramps into space. He can't unleash that power. which he unleashed before the server. Here is Umar again. Anything in his zone, he's gonna take you on. He's gonna pounce on that. Yet again, he was shaping for that big mighty shot. Doesn't connect. A dot delivery. 117 away. I think 2 balls remaining in this server. From this server are gonna come. Yeah, no, just a ball, just a delivery are gonna come. 117 away. 55 balls are gonna come. Here is Umar again. Good looking shot. He's gonna keep the strike. Call is for 2. Fielder quickly onto the ball. Just a single. He will keep the strike. 160 needed of 54 balls, 9 overs, and they need 116 more runs. The asking rate gone up to 13, I think. Let me check first. Then I can say it's up to 12.88 and over. 116 from 54 balls, 9 overs. They're 116 away. Hundred and 16 away from 54 balls. Who's gonna bowl now? It looks like Umar or someone else. Umar bowled 2 was none for 12. In search of a breakthrough, can't produce that. Here is Butt into the attack. First ball of pressure, but that is a magnanimous, towering, biggest of the lot, biggest of the tournament. And Butt produced that one, over pitched one. And RK takes him on. 110 away from 53 balls. The gap is again, it was widening. Now it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down. If Feroz bats through the innings, believe me, that is going to be a superb game. And Ali Sajjad says that this over is going to be tough for bowler to save. What can he do now? He's under the pump. First ball, maximum 110 of 53. RK on to 23. Again, powerful hit. That's done the distance yet again. 2 on the trot, back-to-back sixes. What an over. What an over, eventful one. And RK is going to take him on. RK Karan is batting really well. Powerful hit, back-to-back sixes. 2 on the trot, towering hit. 104 away, 12 of 2 balls. Ali say shabash, and everyone is gonna say welcome. Powerful man. Could be 3 and 3. It is 3 and 3. What's going on? The chase is very much on. 98 needed. Towering 6. 6 number 3. It's ruthless hitting from batter. Carnage continues. 3 sixes on 3 successive balls. 18 of the over. It's 100 on the board. 98 needed of 51. 3 sixes and it's 100 on the board. It's 100 raised. Adil is under the pump. As we watch Butt again. Butt is leaking runs. Oh, pitch again. 6 number 4. 6 number 4. 4 sixes on the trot. The chase is very much on. Powerful hitting. Pressure back on Ambarpora. 4 sixes in a row. What's going on? What's going on? It's 6 after 6. Another 6. And that 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. Powerful hitting from RK Karan. 4 in a row. 90 needed of 50 balls. And this man is going to spoil the show for Amberpura. Believe me. Is it going to be 6 sixes in and over? 4 already we have seen. We watch it. We witness it. 4 on the trot. This time he plays it on to the point area. There is a protection. Dot delivery. Finally some respite. 24 of 5. Big over this. It just changes the course and complexion to great extent. Punch to that one. Should be 1. There is a fumble. There is a misfield. Gonna be 2. Just a 1. 25 from it. 25 रन आए इस ओवर से. काफी महंगा ओवर ये, बड़ा ओवर. और अली सजाद का मानना था कि मैं 1000 की धनराशि ट्रांसफर करूंगा अगर ये 6 गेंदों पर 6 छक्के लगाने में कामयाब होते तो. And what an over! Absolute carnage we witnessed in an over. 25 feet, big over this. And Mir Manzoor is surprised here. And Mir Manzoor, you are in all sorts of trouble. Believe me, this bat, I heard people talking about this lad. I heard in detail that he's gonna go after. But that carnage, bowler Wasim is gonna remember this for next 10 or 20 years at least. He's batting really well. You need to carry on. Should go on. Show must go on. As this lad is just getting that confidence. He looks perfect. Home team is under the pump as RK is getting confidence. And he's talking that don't bring in spinners because he's going to attack the spinners. One of our beloved listener writing in that he's the master of spin. He knows how to master the spinners. Umar into the attack. Umar Mushtaq. Apish in the gap. Down to the backward of square boundary. And that's 4 in the end. That's 4. That 4 brought to you by Just Bukara. Fresh over begins with the boundary. The man is setting standard very high. He's going really nice at the moment. They need 87 more runs. Fresh over first ball, welcomed with the boundary. 87 from 47. The gap isn't that big now. At one stage it was 70. Then it was 67. Now it comes down to 40. 47 balls, 87 needed. The gap is exactly 40 between number of runs and the balls. Look at that power. Look at that power from RK. He's generating a lot of power. Anything loosener, RK is going to go after you. RK is an attacking batter. Could be tight. Oh, directly needed and RK was on his way. Back for the second and good running between the wickets. 2 more runs added on. As RK show must go on. That's what people around the centre want. The way he's going after. It looks like that he's gonna put on a show. He already did that. He's on to 48 of just 18 balls. 48 of 18 balls. What an innings. What a knock. Cracking. And people call him Russell and RK. It is just like that Russell show going on. But the man showing that courage like that of WrestleMania. But to be precise, it is in a WWE Heavyweight Championship going on. It is a cricket match underway here at WCL Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora. What an innings. Incredible hitting. Power hitting this from RK. 1-1-3-4-4. RK gets 4 for that. That's 50 for RK. 50 up of just 20 balls. He gets to his 50 of 20 balls. And where is Mir Manzoor? Manzoor Mir is under the pump. One can feel that. RK is turning the tide. He is taking this game away from home team here. 117. That over from Wasim allowed RK to cash on. 81 needed of 44 balls. He's throwing bad at everything. Does well to stop the ball. Non-striker puts in a dive to save himself. Ali writes in that he's going all guns blazing. Well played. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Carnage. Innings of his life. Into the block hole. Digs out nicely. Manzoor Mir it long on. But an innings that is going to change the course and complexion of the game. $80 needed of 42 balls. If Ran comes in, that's gonna save Amberpora now. As RK is not gonna hold back. He's gonna take that game away. Now only Ran will save Manzoor Mir and rest of the pack. 80 needed from 42 balls. If RK is out. If someone gets rid of RK, then Ambarpora can think of winning this one. Otherwise, won't be easy. The way RK is batting, the way he's attacking the bowlers, he's going after each and every ball. Wonderful batsmanship, incredible hitting, carnage from RK.
80 runs, 24
Ali Sajadi just talking about that spin. He is just talking about that. Bring in spinner. And our message is don't bring on. Don't give it to the spinner. Don't give it a try. Don't try this time round. Just go with the proper pacers and the bowlers who know how to bowl under certain circumstances. As RK on strike. Here is Umar. Fresh over. And he's lucky to survive. RK is still eyeing big shot here. He's trying to go big. What's going on? Is it a no ball? Yes, it is a no ball. That is going to be frayed. And that's going to frustrate Umar here. They don't have 4 men inside the 30 yard. Mir Manzoor don't know what's going on. And the show must go on. As RK is in form at the moment. He's enjoying that nick, that touch, that glorious touch of all time. As he's enjoying his batsmanship in the middle. He's in form. He is waiting for Umar. Free ball coming up. Throws his bat at it. On the bounce. Oh, he does well. He does well, but the ball finally trickled into the fence. That's 4. And RK is the man who's going to take this game away. And Gazi Cricket Club are seriously back into this one. Lukumar is clueless. Almost saved a boundary, but ended up ball parried and trickled into the fence in the end. At the fag end, goes past everyone. 75 needed from 41. 75 needed from 41. Isn't that far now? Isn't that far? The gap is now just 34. It is chaseable. It's gettable now. Now they can chase it. Need a little partnership. And RK need to bat through the innings. Here is Umar again to RK. RK swings. Doesn't connect. He swings and no connection. Umar is swinging the ball. All the ball is swinging at the moment. It's over number 14 we are in. And someone writes in Ellie. And don't worry. But that innings, a kind of a carnage continues in the middle. We'll have to wait and watch. 13.4, 38 balls, 71 needed. From nowhere, RK lit up the Santa here. Ambarpora, Chinar Cricket Ground, witnessing a kind of a carnage. Blistering knock. Here he goes again. Umar will be under pump as RK is scanning confidence with every passing ball. He's getting into the touch in rhythm at the moment. Oh, that is a big wide. That is a huge wide. That is a big wide again. Lacking discipline. But that over from spinner, that over from spinner turn of the tide, that changed the game. He conceded 25 in an over. That was the biggest over of the match. Now over covers for 6. And RK is going to be the man wide outside of wider one, and no change in result. It flies over cover point fence for another maximum. RK showed not just to go on, and I throw it out, must go on. Now it's already switched on. He's going after. is cashing in on, and Ambarpora lost control. They are surprised. One man takes it away. That was a delightful shot. Over cover point for a maximum. Not a big deal for RK and team. The rest of the pack is relieved at the moment. RK need to carry on and continue. RK gets away with that one. Worked away nicely onto the onside. Call is for 2. Should get with ease. Chance of a run out. And that is it. It's wicket number 5 down. Against the run-up play, RK isn't happy. As his partner thrown his wicket away. Can't make it 2 on that occasion. And RK, the lone man, a one-man show continues here at Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora, Sopor. Wicket number 5 down. Partnership broken. He breaks the stand. But the game isn't over yet as RK stands tall. He's the lone man who stands between victory and Ambarpora here. The one man who's trying to finish the game on a good note for his team. What an innings. What a man. Wonderful sight. And that innings of high caliber and class. That innings of high caliber and class. That is worth mentioning. The way he batted. Like a champion. Like a champion. I repeat my words again. From nowhere, he put on a show. And Umar is going to continue and carry on. He's going to continue to bowl, but our score ticker isn't working again. We are facing a kind of a technical glitch as far as scorecard is concerned. It isn't displaying again. That is the big problem with our score ticker. Here is Umar again. The last ball of his over. Where is this one going as RK is in mood? Oh, he gets away with that one. He's lucky to survive. Dot delivery to end the over from Umar. Shining star Amberpura witnessed a carnage in between. Few was back, they were in complete control, and few of the guys were talking about that. We have now one game remaining. That is going to be a dead rubber. We're almost through, but right now the situation is totally out of control, and they fail to understand what to do and how to bowl under certain circumstances, as they're bleeding at the moment. That's going to be another big mistake. Spinner into the attack. Shabir Mama to bowl, and RK is loving spin, and he wants spinners here and there to operate. And look, he is having a word with his partner, with his batter. Just give me an opportunity. Provide me an opportunity. You can't go with a spinner against the likes of RK. That is his strength. He's gonna bat like a champion against spinners. Now what can Shabir Mama do against a batter like RK, who's got a lot of power? And Ali Sajjad says first guy, it is just like that. Is he being cornered? Will it be all over? But the score ticker isn't displaying. What's wrong with it? We'll see a way to find out the result, because it isn't working at the moment. Wide up the off, gonna be wide. Starts up with a wide. An extra ball is loading, coming up. And he's talking of that, just go for a single. Back to the bowler, and he dropped. Would have been wicket number 6. Mama can't keep that one in his hands. Would have been a good catch in the end. But Mama dropped. Here is Mama again. A wide, then a drop catch. In the air, and wide of Mohammad Rafi. As he's chasing the ball, unable to get to the ball. One more run taken. An RK on strike. And Mama will be under pump here. What can Mama do now? Look, there is a roar from Gazi Cricket Club. Mama, you are in danger, and Mama may get rid of this man. Wicketkeeper is settling for ball. He takes that one, and Mama strikes. And look at the celebration from Gazi Cricket Club. And Mama gets his man. RK can't believe That carnage comes to an end. RK is taken. And Mama strikes. That is the big wicket. And look at the praise from every member. He deserved that praise. Praise is galloped for RK. Almost snatched victory from jaws of defeat. But he's gone. He's got to go. It's 133 for 6. 65 needed from 32 balls. And RK unable to middle that one. That wasn't a rock solid hit. It blown up in the air. And someone was talking about that first guy spinner. But that's no first guy at all. And then we can say that first guy RK. Someone writes in that उन्हें मालूम है शायद इनके बारे में. Still well played, no doubt about that. RK played like a champion. RK played really well. Look at the praise from every member there. They are happy with RK and his approach, the way he batted, the way he approached the pacers and the spinners. Incredible knock, wonderful innings, an innings of his life, but can't see his team over the line as the score ticker isn't up to the mark. There is an issue with the score ticker. I'm looking into it. This is how game goes on. What an innings. An inning comes to an end. Good looking shot. And Rafi is never gonna stop that one. He's the skipper of team, but no stopping at all. One more run taken. And Azhar, I request you to just help me and assist me with Crick Heroes at the moment because my score ticker isn't working. So I need to update my beloved listeners and viewers across social media, across YouTube today, that what's going on here at the Sante. That innings comes to an end, comes to halt. But what a knock, mind blowing. Goes for the big shot, doesn't connect. This is over number 15. They're 134 for 6. And in control. Look, the beauty about the tournament is it is also live on Crick Heroes. You should understand that. Gulzar Saab should understand why we are going live via YouTube. It's live meanwhile on Crick Heroes because people can watch it there also. So this is the plus point for your tournament. But you can't understand. You just want Facebook. Phas gaya, just like that. Well, while going live on YouTube, it's also live on Crick Heroes app. So that makes it so special tournament. And this will increase the viewership of the tournament, the distribution. Because IPL, PSL and all the leagues, they want distribution. They want the videos to be distributed among masses. What are you doing? Just smiling here in the comment box. We have seen that good innings from RK almost. Ambarpora experienced that carnage here. And Amberpura learned a lesson from RK today. And lot of, you can see on the backyard, we can see that upper what is filled with snow again. Look at that snowfall in the month of May. And even that Bangas area, the plans of Ambarpora, we can see that Bangas side, we can see that Vijaytop, and that we can see also the Bandipura, but it isn't visible at the moment because of that cloud cover, heavy on that portion, and it's also black cloud cover. Knocked him over. One more down here. Wicket number 7 gone. And Gazi Cricket Club falling apart now. Just one innings. That was from RK. An inning people gonna remember. And RK would have been a great knock. An innings of his life. Can't make it happen in the end. The way he batted. Everyone thought that this one is gonna go. An innings of his life. He was enjoying form of his life. And Irfan Junior Leagues. And someone writes in, he writes in Mama Go Zoo. It is just like that. And zoo in Kashmiri we mean that someone just like soul and heart. And while eating you call it bread and butter. One score. They are 135 for 7. This is the Kashmiri word I use it. One score. That means what is the score? How many runs raised on the board? It's 135 for 7. We are in over number 16. Rafi into the attack. He's the captain. Big shot. 6 more. Game isn't over yet. Believe me, there is something left. That 6 141 for 7. And now they are 57 more runs away, is it? It's 141, they're 57 more runs away. They need 57 more runs. Oh, from 28 balls, exactly. 28 balls, 57 needed. Look at one stage, it was 71 the gap. Now it isn't that big. Plays it onto the offside. Gets 1 for that. 56 needed from 27 balls. The asking rate comes down to 12.44. At one stage it was more than 13 and over. But that show from RK, that innings, that knock, what an innings. Blistering knock. Haven't seen an innings of that caliber and class in the tournament thus far. We have seen a lot of innings. We have seen 100 runs being scored here. But that was something out of nowhere. From nowhere, he lit up the center. And it was almost, I can use a word, I thought earlier on it was a chase which was dying down. But all of a sudden a man comes in with a bat. It was just like that, axe in his hand. And he gone all guns blazing after each and every ball. Ali talking about that captain lefty. Here is the next one from Rafi, the captain. He's got Umar on the boundary. He's got Skellig on the boundary. Shot for LBW, and he says it's going over the stumps. There was a shot for LBW, and it's turned down. Score remains Azhar. He's busy in something else. After 16, they're 143 for 7. That means 24 balls, 54 needed. Asking rate is again 13.75 and over. That means it's nearing it on 14 and over. 1 dot, and it's going to be 14 and over. Let me taste what is this, and it's going to be mad angles, is it? Okay. Well, I can feel that, Azhar, you were clever as things were not going your way. Well done, man. Well done. You took that off. Putting on the formal dress. In the air. Who will get to the ball? No one. I will try this level best to make it to the ball. Tough situation in the middle. Here is Mama again. Pulls it away onto the onside. Singlers won't do it. Singlers will never help their side and their cause. They need big shots. They need big boundaries. At one stage we're expecting a run curtle encounter, but no run at the moment. Even at this very crucial juncture, no run is in. Just like the Babai ran. That's in the air, should be taken. Mama underneath the ball. Now wicketkeeper decided to go at it. Oh, what's going on? He dropped, and Mama is surprised. What can Mama do? He says this isn't good from wicketkeeper. It's 147 for 7. Imad Gulzar is here. They need 51 from 19 balls. The son of great organizer, Mr. Gulzar Ahmed. And now it's started to pour in, but it's too late. We wanted to witness it around 6th or 7th over, but it's all over. It's almost all over. Oh, that's gonna run away. That's gonna give them 4 crucial runs. And it's down to 18 balls, 47 away from 18. Mama finished out his quota. 4 overs, 2 for 29. And Mama is the man who took that wicket off the danger man who was trying to run away with the match, and it started raining. It started to rain here. It's pouring in at the moment. Heavy rain is in, and here comes the champion with X. But we were having one in the middle with X, not a bat. The way he batted and scored. He scored 64 of just 30 balls. 64 of 30 balls. In an over I saw 4 sixes on 4 sixes balls. And it looked like that it's gonna be game over, but Mama coming in against the runner play. Surprising element in today's match, and getting rid of the danger man who was taking game away. And she was the child. You were on the play field. Earlier on she shakes his head in disapproval, but she was there. I still remember he was back. It's 147 for 7. 18 balls, sorry, it is 151 now. They're 47 away from 18. Pressure first ball. Padded that one. That's how you can stop a delivery which is tad low, which stays low. Children in good number here. It's a Sunday, but no more fun in Valley. 17 balls, 47 away. That's in the air, but that's a biggie. It looks like man shaping at boundary line. Can he take that one? Oh, he tried his level best, but that's done the distance. 41 needed from 16. Big 6, 6 number 2 for right hander. He's Makbul. 6 number 2 for Makbul. Look at that towering shot. Skya and all the way. They are, I think, 41 away. Azhar, can you help me, because my score ticker isn't working properly. The scoreboard is playing that kind of a spoil spot. He gets away with that one. He's lucky that he gets away with that one. I think he shuffled across. He's batting almost around that middle stump line. One can see that how he shuffled across. That's the reason he gets away with that one. It's 157 on the board. 41 away. They need just 41 runs to win this one. To force an issue, here is the next one. That's another big shot. That's 6 more. They are just for 35 away. 35 needed. What's going on? This game is still alive. The match isn't over yet. They're 35 runs away. I'm gonna test it. Will it work or not? Will it display? Oh, it displayed again. Luckily, thank you very much. They're 35 away from 14 balls. It isn't over yet. 163 for the loss of 7. It's Murtaza who takes him on. Moves to 21 of just 10 balls. 6 number 3 for Murtaza. He's got Makbul on the other side. Is it Makbul Lemon? Because he's a left-hander. We got different names. RK12 Karan. It was named. Is his proper name, his real name is Feroz. But he was named as RK Karan via Crick Heroes. And I still remember that name. I'm not going to share. Few years back I was doing commentary in Jammu. I saw a name on Crick Heroes. Later on he called me and told me, brother, don't repeat this name. I said, it isn't my fault. It's your name displayed on Crick Heroes. Not gonna make it to the ball on the full. On the bounce, 2 men converging. 2 more runs taken. Good running between the wickets. Down to 33 from 13 balls. This is very much on. I can't say anything. It is still chaseable, gettable, possible. 1 big over, 25 of an over. You're over the line with ease. But to gentle lad here to the right of me in the comment box telling me that it is impossible. But believe me, if he gets going 1 or 2 balls, they're seriously back into this one. They're just 33 runs away. 13 balls are gonna come. Good looking shot, and look at the fielder. Specs down, but can't stop the ball. Making fun of that. That's what to end the over. They are now just 29 away from 12 balls. Believe me, they are not able to put in effort. They're unable to stay cautious on the field. They're getting over cautious. That's going to be difficult to save that target. I don't think they're gonna save it. 29 needed of 12 balls. 1 big over here. 15-20, and you are seriously into this one. Need a wicket at this very crucial juncture. But on the other side, Gazi Cricket Club need 1 big over to force an issue. Rain is coming in at the moment. They're gonna carry on and continue, because DLS will mean It's going to be Ambarpora's game. So they don't want any curtailment until the last ball is not bowled. 29 needed of 12 balls with 3 wickets in hand. Who's gonna take this? 169 for 7. 29 away. 12 balls remaining. It's game on. It is chase on. The game is very much on. Let's find it out. Who's gonna win this one? Who's gonna take away invaluable 2 points? If Amberpura manage to win this one, they are through to the Super 8. And if they lose this one, then it's going to be a group of death, pool of death. There is going to be a mix-up. 169 for 7. Here is Umar. Ball number 1. Inside edge. Yielded a single. 28 needed from 11. 28 from 11. 28 needed. 11 balls. You are watching Jagger Sports Time YouTube. Because we're having a match which was live on Facebook in Magaon, where Kings 11 lost the game to Kashmir Knights in the end. Who would have thought that Kashmir Knights will prevail? But that's what cricket is all about. Manzoor, King and Pack losing that game, which was a must-win quarter-final. Shaukat is watching from road, and here is the next one. Down the leg side, he shuffled across. We'll have to wait and watch. Umpire shaping wide signalled. Now just 27 needed from 11 balls. He's going to produce wide deliveries. He's having that problem with that line and length. He's unable to keep that tight time and again. Yielded a wide. Deuced a wide. 27 from 11. Shaukat is watching from road end. They're 27 away. 11 balls are going to come. Umar need to keep things tight. Need to be decent with ball. Here is Umar again. Shuffle across. Big shot. Big shot. And that is done the distance. 6 more. They need 21 from 10. They need 21. So don't go anywhere. Don't move. Stay here. Stay this way. Hop tables this way. They are just 21 away from 10 balls. And look at that 6. And look at the cricket lovers. They are disturbed at the moment. They don't want to see their home side going down. But it's all going on at the moment as they're going down. 21 needed from 10 balls. Who would have thought that? Thanks to the RK, that blistering knock, that wonderful innings. Shuffle across. There is shot for caught behind and umpire is unmoved. It's down to 9 balls. They need 21 from 9. And Umar having a word with his wicketkeeper. Stay calm, stay quiet. This is all about मेहरबानी करके आप चुप कीजिए मेरे ऊपर pressure मत बढ़ाइए. It's just like that going on. It's heart-throbbing moment in the middle as Umar is under the pump. And on the other side, if we talk of Murtaza, he's going all guns blazing. 32, 33 of just 13 balls. Look at that! Going! And he does well on the boundary line. Unable to plug that one. But somehow does well. Saved 5 runs for his team. And the other good thing is that Murtaza is off strike. That is the plus point. That is going to help their side as Murtaza is off strike. So they need 20 from... They need 19 from 8 balls, I think. Let me confirm. They need 20 from 8 balls. 20 needed. 8 balls remaining. Here is the next one. What a game of cricket as Umar continues to bowl. Umar comes on to bowl the next one. Oh, doesn't connect to that one. It was asking to be hit. Little bit late moment. Moving outwards and he gets away with that one. Anything fuller, anything that hits the middle of the bat is gonna fly. We have seen that carry and bounce is perfect here. It's raining at the moment. It's heavy drizzle and drizzle picks up here at Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora, Sopor. Well, they need 20 from 7 balls. The last ball of this survey is coming up. That the second last over. Oh, that is a cracking shot. There is Fitness Hub. Wular who does well to stop the ball. Chance of a run out. He's gone. He is gone. They are 8 down. How many runs they require? They need now 20 from 6 balls. My score ticker is playing a kind of a spoil spot. It erects in between. Well, once again it's showing that there is an error. We'll see what can I do. Oh, it's okay now. They need... And what a game of cricket. Who would have thought that this will go down like this. But thanks to the RK, an innings of his life. Everyone is going to remember. And if we talk of WCL, everyone is going to remember that knock. And everyone is going to remember that knock for years to come. The way he batted in today's match, it was an incredible hitting. Insane to me in between, because he was going all guns blazing. He tried to mirror the cricket ball, the way he batted, the way he middled each and every shot. But that last hit that didn't come off the meaty pot, it came off the splice and blown up in the air. He was unable to middle that shot. That was the only mistake he made during that knock of 64. 6 balls, 20 needed. Murtaza on strike. The last ray of hope. Will it fade away? Is he going to take them home? Adil to bowl. The man pays through ball just 2 overs today. Is gone for 12. That's another problem with the captain. Misjudgment from management and captain. Just use the 2 overs prior to this one. That is the final over. So he's going to finish his quota with just 3 overs in today's match. Produced a wide. 19 needed of 6 balls. First ball, wide. Wide of the off. Pump. Under the pressure at the moment. Bowler, Adil. It was better to finish his quota in today's match, as spinners gone for plenty. Spinners gone for plenty today. We saw that. Runs were flowing against spinners. 4 sixes in a row. We saw that against Wasim. It was RK who packed each and every ball to perfection. 19 from 6. And that is a quality shot wide of the fielder into the fence. What's going on? Then it 15 from 5. What a match. And look at Murtaza, and his confidence is growing. It's going upwards here. And look at that one. They need now 15 from 5. They need 15 from 5. 5 balls, 15 needed. Here is Adil again. Look at that shot from Murtaza. Reversing his stance. Switch it comes into play. As he comes on to ball, that is a big shot again. There is a man. Will he be caught? Will he be caught? Unbelievable scenes here. Murtaza is gone, and Murtaza brought this game. And what a match we are witnessing here at the Santa. Another carnage comes to an end, almost in the game, and now it's all over. Now it's down to 4 ball 15, and Murtaza playing that cameo and bringing this game and the chase to life again. He infused life into this one, and this man is shaking his head again. But for some time, for a while, you were under the pump. Believe me, he was under the pump, and everyone here at the Sun. It was a heart-throbbing chase in the end. And Murtaza, you can see that he's walking off. Gone on 30 of 17 balls. An inning, he's going to remember the other knock that we witnessed earlier on. That was RK. Played that innings of his lifetime. And that's going to be a lifetime achievement. But this game, the way it panned out, it is just like that. We call it Paisa Vasool. Crowd getting the money's worth. We have little attendance here, and they all enjoyed the game. Paisa Vasool getting the money's worth in the end. It's now down to 4 ball 15. 15 needed from 4 balls. They are 9 down. The next one, it is down to Muntazir and Sadaf Shabir in the middle. Let's see what Sadaf and Murtaza can do. Muntazir can do. Here is ball number 3. Hit hard straight down the ground. He's taken, and that's it. And look at the reaction from Muntazir. He scored it long off. So that's it. The home team prevailed by 14 runs in the end. So that's it. We are for you from Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpora. And it's the home team. They are home by 14 runs. It's time to bid you adieu, tata, and goodbye. With this message, we'll be back tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.